Alright, Carl, Super Mario Galaxy. This time, you know, every epoch of Mario has like 2 languages more. So this time we have 10 languages to choose from.
I have a lot of thoughts about Mario Galaxy, so get ready.
Okay, let's start this out. Yeah, okay, it starts with what I hate the most about Galaxy, but that's nice.
Like, if we could just like set the scene for Mario Galaxy. So the Wii came out, right?
Galaxy.
A new controlling, a new device, like a new control method.
Oh yeah, let's start with that because it's super shit on the Switch.
Well, okay, but like last.
I hate this. Like, I don't know what they did, but turning like right now I'm rotating my control pad, Carl, and it does nothing. Okay.
Are you using? Wait, let me ask. Are you using the Pro Controller right now?
Yeah.
So you're pointing the Pro, like you're moving the Pro Controller around to select the thing.
Now okay. So if I point it like straight at the screen, then the motion makes sense. If, however, I'm holding it at an angle, it becomes all jungled and weird, and
yeah,
I hate it.
This is gonna be an issue, I think, because as I was explaining, like Galaxy was pretty much the first game. Well, I guess that's not true. Wii Sports did it, but like the first normal game that kind of used and justified Wii controls.
One thing that really kills me, I cannot forgive that. Basically, like that's a 1 out of 10 stars for me. On the original Wii, I don't know if you remember, but if you twisted your controller, the cursor would also rotate.
Oh.
And that always blew my mind, and now I can twist all I want, the cursor always stays straight. That is unforgivable.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just get into it now. The pointer controls on the Switch, it's a different technology. It's on the Switch it was infrared. On the Switch it's like a gyro.
Right.
For this type of like more precision-based stuff, it just doesn't work well. I feel like any game on the Switch where you have to use like pointer-style mechanics,
you say that,
like
Carl,
on the
it works
Wii.
better than you think, though. I will say that it's still super annoying, but
no, compared to the Wii, it's not intuitive. On the Wii, it's a natural thing. It's something you don't really think about that much. Here, it just I haven't played it, but I can already tell.
By the way, Carl, do you remember? Could you do this attack with a button on the Wii, or was it just waggle?
I really don't remember.
Because I remember them forcing waggle into everything, and I don't remember if it was in Galaxy 2.
Yeah, but waggle, I mean, it was like a light shake.
It was so annoying, I hated it, and now you can do it with a button press, so that's what I'm doing all the time.
Maybe. I don't know. I think the controls are probably worse on this new version, and that's a shame.
Well, I mean, the problem is that we had this discussion a few days back, but a lot of levels rely very strongly on these pointer controls. Especially where I'm at now,
So, just to get into a little bit into Galaxy is like basically, you know, they tried something different from Mario Sunshine and Mario 64. They wanted to do a lot more like an obstacle course based level design. So levels are very linear and very short, and exploration basically is, I wouldn't say non-existent, but it's not very relevant anymore. You just basically go into a level, get your star, and get out, and not much between, and you basically have to have fun with just doing the
problem with Galaxy 1 is there is actually lots of space with stuff, but the problem is the stuff is just worthless, so I'm like skipping all of it.
And not
By the way, I didn't really go into the sound design in Sunshine, which I hate, but I also really like the sound design here makes me cringe, like the sound he makes when you bubble him and stuff like that.
All these little annoyances. Huh?
Just makes me gag. And the sound when you select something and when you... all of it, I hate it.
So, when I played Mario Galaxy for the first time, I was obviously super excited. I don't know if you remember, but when it came out, it was like basically for every any review you read about the game, it was a 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. One of the best games ever, like a new iteration of Mario, Revolution, you know?
Well, that's the weird thing. I loved the game when I first played it. It's just I think the least replayable Mario of all of them.
So I've revisited Galaxy, and I played like the whole game again as well as Luigi. So I know the game intimately. I know everything about this game, and I think one of the things that becomes apparent the more you play it is that it's a pretty shallow game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I feel like every star that's hidden, it's you go into levels
Look,
in and out so fast.
I'm not even looking into this level because I know there's not gonna be anything of value there.
There isn't. And you just go into a straight line to the star, you get it, and then you get out, and then you do it again and again for the next one. There's nothing to explore, nothing to see, nothing to discover. You just go. And
at the same time, however, I don't think the levels are fun like 3D World fun.
They can be fun, but that's an...
No, they're not horrible, but it's not like 3D World is just much more entertaining.
The second issue with Galaxy 1 is that it lacks any sort of challenge. I mean, if
that's not true. What about the prankster comments?
I mean, there's like a couple of little stars that are a little harder, but to me, getting a star is just like going through the motions most of the time with this game.
By the way, Carl, the game looks absolutely gorgeous in HD. I hope I get a better angle later, but if you look into the distance in this game, it's just whoa.
Yeah, no, well, the art style in Mario is just so good. I think like big budget Mario was always gonna age well, I think.
Maybe, but I mean, it's not just. Again, I think if one day you should ever see. Oh, look, this is what I meant with reusing ideas. Like we just saw it in 64, right? And now it's here again. And this happens all the time with concepts in ways that I hadn't remembered.
Sure, but it's not like 100% recycled.
No, but it's like I feel like these games rotate around the same themes much more than I ever realized. Is what I learned from this collection.
Okay, but yeah, I could see that. I mean, there's still sequels in the end, right?
This is not even a criticism. I mean, it's fine. It's a good idea. It's fine to have it again, but it also makes me wonder at which point these games make each other redundant.
Well, yeah, I don't know. The thing about Galaxy is there's nothing in terms of there's so many galaxies.
I've never seen that before.
So few of them are memorable to me.
Yeah, but I don't think Galaxy 2 is any better. So.
Well, I don't agree, but...
Well, by the way, this is where we should bring up that... what do we think about Galaxy 2 not being on the collection?
I mean, it's just... I think it's just a business decision, and that they didn't even want to spend the time.
You have seen me play now 3 games for a really long time, and you probably realize now how much like playtime you get out of this package.
No, I mean there's plenty of content. I don't disagree, but Galaxy 2, it's like anyone will agree, it should be part of the 3D All-Star collection, because otherwise where will it be? Like, will it get its own remaster? That doesn't make any sense. It should be part of this collection. Otherwise this collection is just not complete.
Well, what really pisses me off about it... okay, I give up. What really pisses me off about this is that as I played this game, I'm starting to realize how closely linked together 1 and 2 are. So like 2 builds on the ideas of 1 very closely. It's almost like, you know, the continuation of the same game.
Well, let me say this. So I guess you probably won't agree, but for me, Galaxy 2 basically fixes the main issues I have with Galaxy 1. So Galaxy 1, for me, the galaxies feel very disposable. They feel limited, small, linear, and
That's
also
the problem I
also
have
with very little
though,
challenge.
so
With
I don't
Galaxy
know.
2, I feel like the galaxies feel more expansive. There is a lot more exploration in those levels, and I feel like it's more dense. Everything about Galaxy 2 is just more dense to me. And obviously, there's also a lot of gimmicks in Galaxy 2 and a lot of disposable ideas. But the way it's used there, I feel like it was done creatively and not in a way that is shallow like Galaxy 1. So
My complaint about Galaxy is every time I boot it up, it's full of these atrocious 2D levels. This engine here is not suited for 2D levels, and I forgot.
I don't know. I don't think there's that many, but it's just
And like every second level is 2D. I swear to God. Like play it again.
I would if it was in this collection. You know, I'm such a Nintendo bitch. I would have even accepted a deal of, oh, we'll only deliver this package and you can buy Galaxy 2 later as DLC. That's all my criticisms about Galaxy. Obviously, I still think it's a very fun game. I just wouldn't rate it very highly. I think it's only better than Sunshine in terms of 3D Mario. Oh, and 3D Land, of course, but I barely count that
yeah,
one.
let's not go there, Carl.
I barely count 3D Land, so
yeah, I barely count your opinions. Well, I mean, I think 3D Land comes out when if they ever make a VR game.
Oh, by the way, I still think the aesthetic of Galaxy is great. Like, there's something magical about it. I don't know if you agree with that. Like, the music, the presentation, you know, the way it looks gorgeous as well, as you said. So there's just something cool about picking galaxies and flying to them. And so Galaxy 2 is might be my favorite one of the 3D Mario, so I'm extra salty.
Well, thankfully my favorite is 3D World.
Yep, that one isn't here either, so.
Well, it doesn't need to be.
No, I know.
I think it's a different type of game, so I'm okay with it not being there.
No, but imagine. I mean, it's not like I actually imagined it, and I never thought it would happen. But imagine if 3D All-Stars was a collection of what you have now, plus Galaxy 2, plus 3D World. Imagine how people would perceive the package. It would be the best deal in gaming. It would be like everyone would be losing their mind.
But I think yeah, but I have to think about, you know, like value. Like if I play all of these games side by side, I'm gonna get really tired of Mario, I can tell you that.
Well, maybe, but it's still like an orange box tier.
Yeah, but the
package.
orange box had lots of, like, I don't think anyone even knows what that is anymore nowadays, by the way, but either way, I think that's at least lots of different types of games, but this is like all the same.
I don't know, I still think, like, for example, 3D World and Super Mario 64 feel very different.
Oh yeah, I do remember that one.
Oh. Just feel...
Well, I mean, for me, it's very simple. So what the mistake that I did back then was that I played as Luigi the whole game again. And that's
like
why I'm forever burned out with Galaxy. It was just too much. Like you said, the stages are not all that special already, and playing them twice just completely killed the whole game for me.
Yeah, Luigi also doesn't change anything.
Yeah. I mean, back then I was still like, oh, I love this game, of course I'll play it again, oh my god, yes!
I did the same thing. I did the Mario playthrough and then pretty much right away the Luigi playthrough, and that was a huge mistake. This is also the game that added Rosalina to the canon. How do you feel about that?
The canon, yeah. And what's okay, if you want to talk about Mario canon, let's go there. What does Galaxy 2 do then?
No, but I'm just saying, like, keep in mind that Mario rarely adds any character that persists over games. Usually, Mario characters in Mario games only exist when in that game and then never.
Well, but you know why Rosalina exists, right?
Well, tell me.
Well, because they have a female target group and they don't have many female characters that anyone wants to identify with.
I mean, she's just the same as Peach, but in space, basically.
Yeah, of course. It's like, oh shit! But I shook my controller. What happened?
Dude, you didn't waggle hard enough. Come on.
I waggled plenty hard. It's like more too much for me.
Like, if you're not waggling hard enough for the controller to fly out and break your TV, it's not enough. The Galaxy bosses are also lame, whereas the Galaxy 2 bosses are great.
It's possible, I don't remember the bosses.
Yeah, the Galaxy 2 bosses, they don't go down, like, not all of them go down in 3 boring hits. And the Galaxy 1 bosses are just very straightforward.
Well, let's put that theory to a test.
And then with Mario Odyssey, they went back to the classic style, which I didn't like.
Oh, that wasn't even so easy. Was that it now? No. See, this is pretty advanced.
Meh.
Wow, I lost my second health thingy.
If you
It's
die
getting
here,
really,
I will...
but like I can feel the adrenaline here. It's just a quick, you know, like people get so insulted, but I feel like it's just a quick celebratory throwaway thing they did. It's just unfortunate it happens in a year where Nintendo has almost no games to speak of.
No, but even as a quick celebratory thing, it should still be more. Also, I guess the next chance is with the 40th anniversary. They'll probably bring back. I mean, they brought back all the original All Stars for this one, right? They'll bring back 3D All Stars.
Oh yeah.
maybe they'll add Galaxy 2. Maybe.
Well, first we have to look forward to Zelda 35 next year, right?
Considering the effort they did for this, it's really hard.
So let's do one of the comets. Well, these should be getting your butt pumping. Oh god, it's that thing with faster enemies. Oh. But at least I will say this, I thought like faster enemy, who cares about that shit, but I guess they did choose a section! Ah! Where that is relevant at least.
I mean, this looks a little scary, but it isn't. You should try the handheld version with the touchscreen. Maybe the touchscreen works better.
No, that's even worse. I don't know how they even consider that an option. Like you have to take off the hands of the buttons to do that? What the hell? I don't think I have enough. I have to figure out. Right, and now I can buy the health.
Dude, there's health everywhere.
Close one!
Easy. You were never really engaged.
So are you going to always remember Mario Galaxy for the story? The touching, emotional masterpiece of a story?
I never got that. Oh, yeah.
Really?
The storybook is so emotional.
Well, I do remember being touched at least.
I don't hate it. It's just...
Well, but it is unusual for Mario standards to even try something.
For sure.
And Galaxy 2 has nothing to compensate for it, so...
Yeah, Galaxy 2 has no story. I guess I'm going to be playing a lot of Mario, but also at the same time being salty, I don't have Galaxy 2 and I don't have a new 3D Mario.
By the way, here you can see a bit how far you can look and how clear everything is in the distance. It's like really crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Also...
Now, what am I supposed to do with this thing? If I jump, I just fall down?
Waggle.
Ah, okay, there's one button that does something different. But I think a lot of Wii games will look really good in HD if they like. I already told you about Other M looking really nice. Alright, so any final words on the Galaxy? I think we said everything there is to say.
Great game, but done better by the next 2 games.
Well, you will buy it anyway, like the Nintendo sucker you are, and probably like almost everyone will watch this dumb review at some point. So.
Of course.
So you will all vote with your wallets. That's all I will say on the matter.